Not like me. I just forget this. Okay. uh, so hi. Hi. So today, well, actually yesterday, Friday, I had a pretty bad day. And it kind of spilled over into today. And then I thought to myself, this is how I think. I thought to myself, I could use this for art. And I think that if you ever have a bad day and you're an artist, you can use that to your advantage. Like, I have a character, Lorna, and she is very resentful. If you do something bad to her, she holds grudges to no avail. So, anytime that you hold grudges, you could just think, you know, I could use this for a character. You can turn a bad day into semi good day. Because isn't it good that you're kind of, well, I guess it is good expressing yourself. And I have my Lorna doll as reference. I crocheted her hairdo. She's a character that I wanted to make because I loved Bible Man growing up. And if you are a religious person, especially a Christian, and you don't know Bible Man, like, it's the epitome of superheroes, dude. So, I kind of just thought that I'm having a little bit of a bad day. But, yeah, I'm persistent. You can knock me down, but I get right back up. And then I wind up using a disadvantage or a bad experience. And I wind up using that to my advantage. And then this way, sometimes artists have a bad day and then they, I guess, like, mope around and think it's the end of the world. And then it's not to say that that's not what they should feel, but they could use that energy to make something good. And that's exactly what I'm doing. And I'm mainly doing this because there's artists that I guess kind of rely on getting a sale. Like, they're like the starving artists, but in the modern times that's a little bit different. Any day that you feel like you had such a bad day, oh, take a step back. Because maybe you can use that moment. Maybe that can be a teaching moment for you to teach someone, hey, I experienced this, and here's what I'm going to do about it. I'm not going to sit around and mope about something that I can't change. Even though, that sucks. I know that I can't change it, yet doesn't stop that from sucking. Whew, I guess it's a roller coaster of emotion. How do I figure how long I've been on here? Either version. I'm on YouTube and Instagram. Yet I have no clue how long I've been on. Wish I would have that by default. You've been on for 40 minutes already. And you might be curious to know, wait a second, who's Lorna? Why is she all of a sudden a Satanist? Well, Lorna is a character I made, and she was a religious woman, and she there was an apocalypse, and she kind of lost everyone around her, and then thus the devil creeped his way in and gave her the ability to survive the apocalypse. And ironically, I came up with this before COVID. Because now I could just basically say that it's a COVID thing. But Lorna was able to survive the apocalypse. And then she actually found other survivors. And they actually didn't have to give their soul to the devil. But instead of confronting the devil, Lorna aims to confront the leader of these survivors. And then that's when we get introduced to the other main character, whose name is Estar. And she's a religious woman, and she actually was devoted to God, and God actually granted her the ability to survive the apocalypse. If Lorna just waited a little bit, she would have literally been able to survive the apocalypse. But no. You don't get anywhere when you rush things. So that's what made Lorna resentful. She thought, what is this other religious woman? she could survive with God's love. And this is inspired by Bible Man, which is kind of the same thing, except Bible Man's man. And the enemies and stuff, the main enemy is dude, and I guess he represents like a devil character. But this is kind of a play on that. And then I kind of wanted it to be Lorna as the, I guess as the antagonist. But it's weird. I want it to be a little bit more about Lorna and less about S-Star. That could change. But I kind of feel like we kind of already know what religion is, but we don't really know, like, yes, people get tricked by the devil, but like, what does that mean exactly? And then of course, S-Star's gonna vanquish all the demons with scripture. That way, Lorna would try to, I guess, Lorna would try to capture and steal some of the people of faith, the guys of faith. Yet, it's S-Star's job to kind of like recite scriptures, and then that way Lorna could kind of be vanquished. And this is really just to go to show you that if you ever lose your way with anything, then slow down. Like, actually notice what's around you. Might even surprise yourself. And I'm drawing Lorna as kind of, I'm using this kind of like I'm portraying my feelings of today. But I guess like as a Lorna scene, because like with my bad day, I just felt like why me? Why was it me that was dealt this hand? And then I think, this would be great for Lorna. I want to really be in the mindset, like, what was my feelings? Also, I'm excited to tell you all that I am actually getting into 3D. And why, you might question? Well, it's because I need to get ready for my university. I need to go 3D. For me personally, I like 2D. I'm kind of like when Bugs Bunny. I kind of feel like how Bugs Bunny feels toward 3D. He he can't stand it. So then when he got turned into 3D in Space Jam 2, he said, "This means war." Ugh, hands are so difficult to like conceptualize. There we go. Yeah, cause see, I hate hands because I kind of want to draw her hand like that, but I can't see that. Let me see. So like, let's see. So maybe no, that won't work. Yeah, that would work, but that's my drawing hand. Oh, let me see this. Okay, yes, thumb is on that side. Um, there we go. Kinda. Okay, and then sneeze, cause that's her neck. And then I have this guy to be my reference. I kind of like these guys because um, you can pose them in any way, and they just stay still. There we go. So he bent it more. Hmm. I like that, but I don't think that that's right. Let's see. Oh, okay, maybe this is right then. The only issue with these guys is they're not totally like, or they're not totally realistic because some parts that you pose them in, they cannot bend how humans would. But this is just a reference, so you could just get the base model, and then you would be able to go over it with the real drawing. Okay. Let's this. A color. So her leg. Oh, but I could just move that up there. Easy. See. And then, okay, so do this. Then move these. Sometimes I wish drawings could be you take your brush and then and there's a drawing. But if we're ever going to beat the AI bots, okay, so, oh darn, uh, now this knee seems too much in. Darn, don't you hate that? Technically, I think I got it right, but let's see. Let's see if I can fix it. I hate when you overshoot something. Okay, so um this. Okay. Hmm. Darn, yeah, I think. Uh, don't you hate when you just got something done and then, no, you have to kind of redo it all over again. Okay, let's just see first if. Okay, that actually does look better. Maybe I just didn't need to do it. Go that far. Okay. Now, let's see. Here. Here. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay. So, that's the thing sometimes. Oh, there we go. Like this. I always forget how I should do it every time. Okay. There we go. Thank you. um, okay. See, when you feel all sorts of anger and frustration, you don't know what to do. Hmm. Just draw. Well, if you're an artist, do whatever makes you less angry. Oh, I forgot to draw our other arm. uh, hold on. Her thumb will be over here. Yep, there it is. Now remember. Oh, remember, folks. If you're rushing, just slow down. Because what's that old phrase? The the turtle always wins the race. Something like that. Who wins the race? The tortoise or the hare? The tortoise. He kind of cheats, but still, it is just an example of rushing. Okay, there we go.